Hey everyone, welcome to Aegis Moto Adventures. Hey, I'm going to do a part 3 on the accessories for Mighty Quinn, our Honda CRF 300L Rally version. I've got a couple more parts I'm going to put on the bike today that may be of interest to you because they appear to be really high quality. Let me show you what they are. The parts I'm going to be installing today are shifter lever and the rear brake lever, and they're from AS3 Performance in the UK. These appear to be really exceptionally high quality products here, and they look like they'll be a direct replacement and there shouldn't be any oddities. So let's get started on installing these. As a matter of comment, the OEM shifter and brake levers, there's nothing wrong with them. They're made out of a soft steel and just bent into shape. However, upon dropping the bike or crashing a bike or hitting an obstacle, these have a tendency to bend. And that's not necessarily a bad thing because you can bang them back into shape if you need to. But most of the riding that we do hopefully won't require that. So we'll put something on that looks a little bit more professional than just this stamped out steel, and something that looks just a little bit nicer. In order to get to the bolt that holds us on, because it's a captive bolt, we're going to have to take the front sprocket cover off so that we can back this out all the way. Well, here I've installed the shifter lever, and like always I used blue Loctite on this to help hold that in. Now it's time to get the cover back on, and then this side is actually done. Now to get this rear brake pedal off, you have to remove this spring, and then the attachment to the back of the pivot here, and then here where it attaches to the adjustment piece. Again, it's not too difficult, but this side's a little trickier than the shifter side. Okay, this was a little tricky, but not too terribly bad. The spring came off, and the spring came off up here. And then in order to unlock the pivot area, there's this little clip that goes through on the back side, no big deal, and then there's a washer on it as well. And then to get this little booger out where the adjustment is at, you have to remove this little cotter pin. So it's not that big a deal, but you had to do some gymnastics on your back and get a little hook like this to be able to get it. Also, the brake lever had 2 of these little seals on it with some grease on it, basically probably trying to seal it up so that the grease will stay in there and not get a lot of debris. So those will go back on. Well, the brake lever installation went pretty good, wasn't too terribly difficult. I am left with this snake here, which is supposed to help keep the brake lever from getting bent or debris coming in behind it. But because of the plastic here, anything hitting along here should go on the outside, and then the lever actually collapses under spring tension. So this really isn't necessary. We're not going to be doing any hardcore off-road stuff with the bike right now. So I'm just going to clip this off and call it done. Hey, thanks for stopping by and watching this video. We're getting ready to head back out on the road again into Canada with a big adventure there. So this is going to help prepare the bike for Sherry. Thanks so much for watching. Take care.